Okay, so guys, my bad, didn't unmute the mic. Oh, thank God I noticed it as soon as I did, but as you missed the intro, I just gonna go for it again. So once again, welcome guys, back to the Menesky Pro Gaming League season number 6. It's going to be Nvidia Aces versus Invasion Esports for game number 2 of this 2-game series, where Aces, they actually took game number 1 pretty damn convincingly as well. Really nice dual mid lane with IO and Bristleback, getting a triple or maybe even a quad stack on both the big as well as the medium camp near the mid lane from the IO, and then farming it up with the spirit balls and the quill sprays. It was like a 5-minute mech for the Bristleback in the mid lane. So excellently done. Looking at what Nvidia Aces has to bring to us now though. What do they have to offer apart from that IO dual lane? I guess Death Prophet is an option for themselves now, having the first pick of course here. Or maybe they're gonna go for some heavy push strat now instead. Just go for Lycan something something. We'll see. There's only 48 seconds left actually. Every time the first picks take a little bit longer, I get just paranoid about the game being remade or something, and I or me not looking chat just screws me over. But it's going to be the Death Prophet in the end. They thought pretty long about it, but that's the pick for them. By the end of it, Invasion though, what will they answer with? They still have the option for a Skyriff Mage, if they want to go for that one. If it was like the European scene, slowly I would start to say just Magnus in the first phase already. Other than that though, what do Invasion go for? Like I said, I haven't casted them in 6.82 before that last match here, so I can't really say too much about what they love to run nowadays. Usually they still love to go rather aggressive, kind of like Titan used to, or I guess Titan still does. Just take supports that are really good at roaming. Even last time around they had an Ogre Magi and Skyriff Mage, but somehow they were unable to find their footing in the game. So Invasion, what do they go for here? Faceless Void is available if they want to just divert back. Even a Razor, to be honest, could still be a pick for Invasion as well. Razor definitely a strong hero, even with the nerfs that he received. One of the bigger ones, of course, being that you can't, or Eye of the Storm expires when you die. So with the Aegis, you can't go for the crazy just, yeah, I'll just YOLO in, and just Eye of the Storm kill everybody. But it's going to be the Razor pick after all for them. What will the secondary one be though? I would still like to see a Skyriff Mage, to be honest. I feel like if you have at least one solid stun, just get the stun onto the Death Prophet plus then the Mystic Flare to follow up. It's just one of the better ways to deal with a Death Prophet is have enough burst to bring him down before his exorcism actually starts kicking in the teamfight properly. So, oh man. Well, the secondary pick now. They have another 55 seconds. Shadow Shaman, I guess, is always a good support as well if they want to go for that one. Even the Earthshaker wouldn't be all that bad, I guess. Just early on blocking people in, Razor just stealing all the damage necessary. But do they go for that? 35 seconds left. The first picks are really taking so damn long in this game for some reason. Do they go for Ogre Magi again? Or I guess if they want to go for Ogre, they can definitely leave it for the later stages of the draft as well. But nope, it's going to be that Nature's Prophet. So, Invasion, they're going for what they know best. Ghost most likely will be that offlane Nature's Prophet for them now. And, well, I guess it might be a push war coming out. Death Prophet up against Nature's Prophet. But, oh wait, 3 Protector as the second one. Aces. Well, they definitely do not want to give up their own towers. They're like, yeah, denied, guys. Just gonna keep healing them up with that living armor, of course, of theirs. Giento, other than the living armor, I guess with the new Aghanims buff, the hero is a little bit stronger as well. Getting some nice vision as well as being able to disable people or damage people randomly across the map with your ultimate, kind of. If they're close enough to the eyes, whatever they're even called, that you can place with the Aghanims. Oh. Man, I don't even know. Yeah, just... I don't know why we have a random bot in our chat, but... in any case, the Bristleback was the ban from Aces themselves. They ran into just create the Veil in the first game. But of course, without Yayo, I guess they don't want Bristleback all that much anymore. So, not gonna go for that pickup. Invasion. Third ban about to come. Seeing a Treant and Death Prophet, I don't think they really have the best clue what Aces might want to go for from now on. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind something like Witch Doctor and oh! Just as I think of the Witch Doctor, Invasion ban it out. Overgrowth into Death Ward is otherwise pretty good. Invasion, of course, so far, they don't have anything to stop the Death Ward as well, other than just killing the Witch Doctor. Man, I would have wanted to see Witch Doctor. That hero is just so awesome. Look at it go. Look at it go. Well, it's safe to say that this draft has been pretty damn slow. I mean, 5 seconds of reserve time only left for Aces to already. 25 seconds for Invasion. But the Batrider was the last ban now. So I guess the Aces believe that the Nature Prophet is not going to be their offlane hero. I guess it doesn't have to. You can run like Nature Prophet mid lane, even in a tri-lane farming role, it's viable as well. Like VG Gaming ran it at TI3, TI4 so often. Invasion though, are they gonna take out more supports? Well, it's not a support, but Terrorblade is the ban. Of course, with a Living Armor, buffing up a Terrorblade even further, just so hard to bring him down. Living Armor might buy enough time, or just enough time for Terrorblade to get off a Sunder, for example. So, Terrorblade finally gets banned. I think in the first game actually it was completely overlooked. Definitely something that wouldn't or doesn't happen that often anymore. Terrorblade just such a prominent and strong hero. As Rubik already picked for Invasion. I guess he has some nice things to steal. Maybe not like the highest priority things, but some decent enough. Actually now with the Weaver getting picked up from Aces, suddenly Sukuchi, one of the better spells to steal from a Rubik. Or for a Rubik that is. Of course, you can still clutch... oh my god, Overgrowths. Whew! Almost forgot that for a second. I thought I might have to embarrass myself by just hovering over the skill. But Weaver, looks like Aces, they prefer that hero. Of course, a Tree and Protector Weaver used to be rather popular as a combination as well, making it so that Weaver can easily dive towers early on. Just Sukuchi through, go for the right clicks, and Living Armor will keep you alive. Of course, the Living Armor was nerfed after that initial just outburst of the Treant. But it's still pretty damn strong. It doesn't have as many instances as it used to. At least not on the first levels. But Invasion going for a Wraith King next. Can still be a core one, might be a support. Wraith King Rubik roaming around definitely might be potent. But Aces once again they go for the Abaddon. Oh man. I'm not too sure about this time around. Yes. It's nice to keep the Weaver alive with the Living Armor, the Mist Coil, and the Aphotic Shield. But they once again, they have no stuns at all. 0. And they don't have the craziest amount of burst at the moment either, really. So, for example, bringing down a Nature Prophet who wants to TP out early on. I'm not too sure how they're gonna manage that, but Invasion, banning out a Darkseer as the last one. Of course, that would have completed just... I'm the most annoying Weaver in the world. Living Armor, Aphotic Shield, plus an Ion Shell on top of that Weaver as well. How does one compete? But, man, it would have been so sick to see, to be honest. And Darkseer overall, I really love that hero. A little bit unfortunate that we don't get to see him. Aces, they wouldn't have had the biggest of setups. I guess you can like vacuum Overgrowth and just swarm all of them by a Weaver. Crypt Swarm to follow, but it's not like they have Impale, Earth Spike, Reverse Polarity, Black Hole, something like that to follow up the Vacuum. But Invasion now. Mirana was denied for them, banned out by Aces as the 5th one. What the hell will the 5th one be for Invasion? Is it a Wraith King core or is it a support? And if not, what do they go for? To be honest, I wouldn't mind a Gyrocopter at the moment. Just as their core. It's pretty nice against Living Armor with the Rocket Barrage if it's on heroes. Homing Missile is excellent up against Weaver, as I think Fnatic or some team showed us, but they're going for an Enchantress instead. So they're taking the more aggressive route at the moment with the Nature's Prophet, with the Enchantress. But up against Treant, is it gonna work out? They're definitely gonna have to start getting towers early, otherwise they might not get them, period, in this game at all. So Invasion, they're definitely taking a bit of a gamble if you ask me. If this Enchantress doesn't work out, might just fall flat completely. And I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed of the lack of Chen plays. Of course you kind of have to rush the Aghanims for it to be worthwhile, but oh, Aces, what? To pick up a Bounty Hunter. One positive, you're gonna have that one stun coming up from the Shuriken Toss, the mini stun. But, wow, Bounty Hunter. Aces lineup is rather greedy and I just feel like they might not have enough to deal with the push. Yes, they have the Living Armor, but it's not gonna do you any good if you actually can't divert the push, if you can't make them back off from the tower. So I'm not too sure how fond I am of this Bounty Hunter. I mean, I love Bounty Hunter, yes. But how good is it gonna be in this game? It remains to be seen. But to introduce the lineups to you guys for the second game of this series, and well, at the tongue twister. But the second game of the series, which is also the last game of the series, for Aces on the dire side, Misa will be playing the Bounty Hunter, leaving Secret on the Treant Protector, Killer and Hawk 7 on the Abaddon, Fox to be the Death Prophet for them, and Tavlo once again to play the Weaver, and they actually might leave an aggressive Trilane behind even here. But Misa already scouting things out. Sees Ketchikimba on the Razor, okay, he's hiding on the Rubik with ADTR in plain sight on the Enchantress, leaving FCFC on the Wraith King. Can they find anything? The last one for them is Ghost, who's just still in his own base, but Misa, his enemies wore out, he used another one. I'm not too sure if they actually want to go. Bounty Hunter just keeps on scouting, or at least he's trying to do so. And are we seeing dual lane? Secret has himself a Quelling Blade, so might just look to jungle a little bit. And Misa, well, he's just blocking off the camps, or blocking off the potential stacking of camps. And Misa runs into Ketchik as well now. Immediate Shadow Walk away, and he should be fine. But Ketchik, look at this, a Healing Salve, Boots, Double Tango, and an Iron Branch. I guess he's prepared for some room control early on potentially here. Death Prophet gonna struggle a little bit to get this bottle, but I guess both of them have about the same amount of gold. Death Prophet even having slightly more. And look at this ADTR. Does he know? Well, he's gonna know soon enough. This sentry though, oh no, say it ain't so. I think it's actually out of range. Well, it must be out of range, but it only blocks the medium camp, so not that big of a disaster. Although, just look, it was so close, man. So very close. In this bottom lane, though, FC will be that core Wraith King. Weaver should have the upper hand in farm here if it's 2 versus 2. As Misa, well, with the clarity, with the Shadow Walk, he's just coming for go block the B camp. Misa, not gonna go for it. I guess he wants to just steal some farm maybe away from ADTR. As ADTR, he thought that maybe, just maybe, this camp got blocked off by an Invis Bounty Hunter, but at least he can farm out the big camp now, unless Misa, with another Invis, is coming in, but he's actually wasting quite a lot of mana already. Just one clarity, the only one he had, will expire. And he steals one, but is it worth it? Ensnare comes out, he's taking a crazy amount of damage. They don't have detection, but man, the Thunderclap from the Hellbear making such a huge difference. Plus, of course, you have the Swiftness Aura on Hellbears these days. Really nicely done, actually, by ADTR. Taking up the Dark Roll Summoner and just immediate ensnare onto the Bounty. So it was by no means worth it for the bounty hunter. Most likely just has to back off all the way home. Hasn't really found too much XP. He hasn't found much of anything at all, to be honest. But in the meantime, okay, he's going for the pull. He needs to get a double pull though to make it worth, but he's not gonna go for it since I guess you might get picked off while trying to do so. But now the lane is just gonna push out. Especially now that the dire creep wave is under the tower as well. Raging creep wave gonna be a double one soon enough as this one hits. But looking at the other lanes, Ghost, he's 8 and 5 up against what? A safe lane 3 and protector farming. I actually didn't even look at the lanes to think of this, but oh, Misa with a double damage rune. He's in the mid lane now. They're gonna get the slow one to Kechik as well, or never mind. No slow quite yet. No Warp of Venom. No level 2 for the Chinada. If they had the Chinada, I think it would have been almost a guaranteed kill. But not to be. Unfortunately for Aces, luckily for Invasion, they really can't afford to get off to a slow start again. But, man, 3 and Protector, safe lane farm, it's safe to say it's not something you see every day, or I'd like to say you see ever. Of course, rushing for the Aghanim Scepter might be worth it these days. Oh, well. Okay, so let's see what it does. It enchants a tree from the eyes of the forest. Yeah, it can be strong. It definitely can. You're gonna get a lot of vision. Invasion, they don't have the best tree clear. I guess Ghost, with his Nature Scroll, can clear off a pretty reasonable amount of trees. At least do so for the main positions. A TP is coming to the bottom lane though. It's once again Misa, but oh, actually now this time around he has his Orb of Venom as well. So they want to go in. Oh, Kiranok, gave it away, I think though. He totally gave it away. He should have waited for Misa to get his first right click off, but now Misa has a Chinada as well. Another Shadow Wall comes through. FC though, he's playing it safe enough because... Oh, actually mid lane, they're gonna get the ensnare on the Fox Different. He's going down for the first blood catch. But picks it up even before the Plasma Field returns to him. So... nice first blood this time around. Invasion the ones to get it, but FC gonna get slowed down in the bottom lane. Will the right clicks be enough? The Brave Fire Blast into Tavlo, which is taken off immediately with the Aphotic Shield. And he's probably gonna get chased down. Yeah, nowhere to run. He has a few tangles left, but it's just buying time at the moment. He will fall eventually. Now, even some push can go on as well. They have the Ring of Bazi, or Ring of Aquila even on Tavlo. So they have the bonus armor. They have the living armor as well, helping out from Secret. But of course, Razor having a better time than Fox so far in the mid lane. 21 and 6 compared to 16 and 5. And all Fox wanted to go a little bit aggressive on Kechik, but Kechik just, yeah, you want to come close? You're gonna get static link, but Misa is in the mid lane once again. They have a tire sentry here just to make sure the Kechik doesn't have any vision. And oh, the Crypt Swarm comes through. There's the Chinada coming up with the Orb of Venom slow. They need like one more Crypt Swarm. Will it be enough though? Actually, one more right click with Misa. He goes down in return. They used the living armor, I think it was on Fox. If it had been on the bounty, I think he would have been fine, but Plasma Field is doing a pretty nice amount of damage. But look at this ADTR with Ghost. They're just taking the top tower at the moment, and Secret, he has to stop it somehow, but he just doesn't have enough more TPs to come down. They use the Glyph as well. Since they have the living armor, they want to keep the tower alive as long as possible, but will they be able to Misa? So far not going for anything, just standing around. Finally, damages ADTR. There's the lead cheat coming out as well, but the tower, it will go down with ADTR's life. They might lose Ghost as well. But tower down, it won't get healed back up. Or will it? Kechiki comes in. Nice Plasma Field. Kiran Hawk drops so damn low. No ultimate for him. It's only level 4. So it's going to be a 1-for-1 from kills. Plus the tower going down. So advantage Invasion for sure here. Just towers, especially since you're up against the Treant. Taking down those towers early is such a crucial part in just breaking Aces down. And, oh, we'll see if they can just keep up with the pressure. So far, I really haven't felt the Bounty Hunter be all that useful. I guess he has been part of all 3 kills that the team has gotten. But he just needs a little bit more, I feel like. Well, he does have Shuriken Toss level 2, which is 200 damage. It's actually one of the better scaling spells from level 1 to level 2. From 100 damage to 200, it's definitely solid, I have to say. But ADTR just keeps on farming up the jungle. Finds himself another Wild Wing, so he can go for double Tornado if he only had some stacks to clear up. And well, Misa just harasses okay. Actually, Sentry placed down immediately from Rubik. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Bounty Hunter didn't see it getting placed. So he might be in some trouble the next time he runs into it, but I highly doubt that Invasion will be there at the same time to punish it, but Tableau might be in some trouble. Although double Wild Wing, it's not like they can do all that much. So the best they can do is just go for a push at the moment. I mean, they can... Oh, they get the stuns onto Tableau. The Rayfire Blast was there. Wrath of Nature to come through as well. They have the dust, but... Man, if they had an Ensnare or anything else other than just Wild Wing Rippers with the Tornado, would have been almost a guaranteed kill, but... Not to be Tableau, he actually coming back in. Triple Sukuchi, the Swarm connects at least onto 2 as well. They're gonna get that 1 kill, but Tableau, will he go down in return? Yes, he will. So in the end, not worth it. It's just a core, the main carry for Aces. Traded for a 4th position Enchantress, but in the meantime, Ghost might be in trouble. Yeah, he goes down as well. So Misa suddenly almost level 5. Definitely a good kill for them to get. And them killing off Enchantress in the bottom lane made it so that actually no push happens on the tier 1 on the bottom lane at the very least. So if Misa can just hit that level 6 now, if he can get the track and they start actually getting kills as well, it might just completely snowball once again. But so far, Invasion are looking way better than in game number 1 as I miss a kill. Rubik goes down on the bottom lane to kill and Hawk Sabadon. I guess Mistcoil must have been the one to finish him up. Kitchik keeps on farming in the mid lane, 38 and 9 compared to 35 and 7 on Fox's Death Prophet. So mid lane, it's almost as even as it can get, as far as last hits are concerned at the very least. Net worth wise though, 800 ahead for Kitchik. Of course, one tier 1 did go down as Misa comes into the mid lane. Oh, I think he knows there's a sentry. Yeah, he's pinging it out as well. Razer almost went for a right click, but then he was like, I don't want to give away the positioning of that sentry, but... Since you already started the attack animation, it was rather obvious that there is a sentry. But look at this, just a treant sent on the tower. Fox slowly trying to farm it up, finally uses a crit form for it as well. But the treants are rather resilient, even with the changes of them having 0 magic resistance these days. Used to have 25, I think. Just the base magic resistance of heroes. But now, look at the push coming in. The Satyr Tormentor just shockwave after shockwave, clearing up the creep wave as fast as they can. And can Aces do anything about it? They have the Swarm level 1, Tableau, he wants to come in with the Sukuchi. Secret, he comes in with a nice overgrowth onto 2. They go for Rubik first. Telekinesis was used already though. But there's Fox with the Exorcism, with the Crit Form. FC gonna lose his life, he has the Reincarnation. But will it be enough for Ghost or anybody else to escape as well? Fox not affected by the slows. Neither is the Sukuchi from Tableau. He's going for Ghost. A few more right clicks. They're gonna get the sentry. Whoa! The Sprout Tableau suddenly hit. Doesn't have any vision at all anymore. And FC, well, he goes down. I think it's a 2 for 0 so far. Just a little bit unfortunate that they didn't have level 6 onto... Oh, okay! He stole Sukuchi, but is it gonna be enough? 1 second, he needs it. And he actually does escape. The Shuriken toss was not enough. Not enough, but... Still a 2 for 0, and Rubik he even bought back for this. Whew, thank God he didn't die. But Ketchik, he got the tier 1 mid lane. So, in the end, not that bad of a trade because, well, you're getting the towers, Treant Protector's effectiveness just diminishes with every tower destroyed. So, 8 to 4 now, looking at the graphs. It is about a 1200 gold lead for Aces, XP 2000. 2100, close enough to both of those. But Aces, can they start getting their own towers? Can they start getting the kills for the Bounty Hunter? Or with the Bounty Hunter, with the track? If they can, Snowball is real, potentially. If they can't though, I think Invasion probably has this. FC not farming up that well though on the Wraith King, so that's a bit of a concern. Actually, with them being able or having destroyed 2 towers already, FC still has the same net worth as the roaming Bounty Hunter. That's not the place you really want to be at. But another tower push is coming. They do have the Overgrowth if Secret wants to TP in Overgrowth like he did last time pretty much. Is he gonna go for it though? Tableau He's ready to fight as well, but the tower's dropping so damn low. They have the glyph, of course. But there's the TP, so Overgrowth. No, it's not gonna come out. They get the stuns. Telekinesis with the Brave are about to follow up. There's the Overgrowth onto free though. Okay, does he steal it? Nope, it's just a leech it. There's one track onto okay. They will get that kill first. Enchantress already down. Track coming off cooldown. FC. Oh, he goes down. He got tracked as well just before the death. So a 3-4-0. Excellent TP in. And Telekinesis plus Brave Blast used both onto Secret. Of course, Static Link did quite a number on Secret, stealing 140 damage, but didn't matter at all in the end. 3 easy kills, and now the track starts coming into effect. And not only that, just with the kills, they're getting a lot of XP as well. And this will be a counter tower now with Exorcism level 1, I want to say. Yes, it's still level 1. At the very least, Aces, they don't have crazy levels, but still doing better than Invasion is. And Fox, he's already on his way to just finish up that Yule Scepter. Needs about another 1000 gold for it, give or take. But ADTR, okay, as well as Ketchik, they're gonna come in, but all since Ketchik was tracked, then it was rather obvious that they're coming. I'm not too sure why Ketchik even ran in with them while being tracked. Maybe he didn't even notice it. I do believe you don't see it yourself. You only see it as a debuff here. So you have to have keen eyes on that. And there's another track. Well, we of course see it, and his teammates see it as well. This huge red arrow across his head, just indicating to doom. The arrow of doom. Ghost even has himself a Hand of Midas actually on the Nature Prophet, so at least he isn't struggling all that much. Even Ketchik has some pretty nice farm, has the mech finish, which will definitely be a great asset in the fights. But speaking of mechs, Secret is also gonna have his on the Treant Protector. Actually has enough gold for it now, just purchased the recipe. But Aces, they're going for a push once again. Living Armor slowly trying to heal up the tower. But will it be enough? The Treants are coming in to take rid of the Living Armor stacks. Although they once again have Overgrowth, only a 70 second cooldown on that. Drums finished on Misa now as well. Gonna be a little bit faster, a little bit more mobile, as well as just help out the entire team with the attack and movement speed. Of course, just tanking up yourself a little bit. Bounty Hunter, such a squishy hero otherwise. But what do we have coming out from Invasion? So far, the mech is there on Ketchik, has been for some time. FC just struggling to find anything, has only power threats. Ghost with the Hand of Midas taking should be just at a pretty decent level of farm throughout the entire game, I want to say. But Aces, oh, Misa, he wants to go for something. He sees Ghost as well. Do they have enough though? Actually, with Weaver and him, I think they do. They're going to get the slow chin now that the track to follow up as well. He's holding on to the Shuriken toss smartly, so actually they don't get the kill. Tableau wasn't fast enough to just come in. He actually was just running this way, I think, or something to make sure that it's not as obvious, but oh, Misa, he runs into, okay, the sentry comes down a little bit too late. Oh, there's the dust as well. They're going to get the Telekinesis, Static Link to come out. He's just going to track and Shuriken toss as much as he can. They will get the additional stun, so he goes down, but it's only a support. No big deal, but okay, he stole himself a Shuriken toss, which is maxed out. As Fox pops himself Exorcism, it's level 1, half a level short of level 2, but Yule Scepter finished. Not too sure if they will get the tower completely though. And well, we'll see. 11 to 5 the kill score, 15.5 minutes in. A 4000 gold lead, give or take. A, well, 4000 XP as well, 4.5 even, in the favor of Aces. So 15 minutes in, not looking quite as good as in game number 1, but them having an advantage is a small surprise to me as it is, because Invasion, they are 1 tower ahead. They had a jungler, the Enchantress, which I guess didn't work out all that well, but oh man, this game is hard. Game is hard if you're Invasion at the moment. I definitely would have thought that Invasion as well as Team Malaysia, ex-Titan, are the favorites by far in this group, but nice to see that some other teams from other regions, well, I guess the region is still Southeast Asian, but other countries. Aces, they should be from Vietnam, or at least that's the flag they are running with, I think. So nice to see that other teams also have just have it in them to fight properly. Kechik though gonna run into Killer and Hawk, not gonna press the issue. Actually, there's the static link onto Fox. Do they have enough follow-up as Razor? Just bullying people. But with the face boots, maxed out Witchcraft plus a Yule Scepter, Death Prophet is plenty fast to escape. As Bounty Hunter, well, I missed it, but he just owned Nature Prophet solo. Had to use a drum charge for it as well, but definitely worth it, especially just it being a track kill as well, probably. He just wants to get to level 11 or, well, level 16 if he can, but first things first, level 11. Get the level 2 track, get the higher range on it, as well as more gold for not only himself, also the allies. I guess actually cast range doesn't increase these days. I'm pretty sure it used to. But Bounty Hunters, just I haven't seen that hero that often these days. Oh, they find Kichikima or they at least spot him out. Shadow Walk about to... Well, Misa. Actually, Shadow Walk ends as well. Who is he gonna track? If he tracks Kichik, it's just gonna get purged. Oh, just look at the damage he took. What? Wrath of Nature. Bringing down Misa so ridiculously low. He got that one track off onto FC, but they need to kill FC twice anyway. But if they do, Reincarnation 260-second cooldown. He's still level 8, only 18 minutes in. That's not a core breaking levels of just XP. Oh, a stun. Nice dodge by a Yule Scepter. Level 2 Exorcism was used for it though, yet the tower still stands. Okay. If he could only steal himself a living armor, they could keep their own towers alive as well. Sorry guys for the moments of silence, just drinking some water. Not all that used to solo casting, so my throat gets parched pretty quickly. It's pretty damn sucky. It feels like something's creeping in my throat. But Secret, he has an Invis rune, he's hanging around in the mid lane. They are ready to fight. And I think Aces, they should be looking for fights as well. Invasion, of course, they are rather grouped up. Not giving too many openings, but even so, just with the track, with a Treant Protector as a kind of a core role, you would like to fight, I think. I would think so, at least. Oh, but they will find Ghost. Tableau with Secret, it should be enough. Lead Sheet comes through, there's the Swarm as well, some right clicks, and well, Ghost. Can't even try to TP out, because otherwise he would have had to waste 100 gold. And some, well, I guess mana wasting it, not that big of a deal if you're gonna die anyway. But that's a pretty nice kill. I think Ghost was pretty much the highest farmer, well, almost the highest farmer in Invasion. Oh, can they find Tableau? No, never mind. Sukuchi is there, Son of the Weaver, he's just safe. Actually, he's still keeping on farming. FC, don't think he's gonna get the stun anyway. There's the Lincoln Sphere already finished as well. And in the meantime, Fox. He has the Exorcism, don't think they really need it. I would be surprised if they just pop it at the moment. Secret comes in as well with the right clicks, with the 3 punches. What got stolen? It's the living armor. Too bad, it's a little bit too late. He uses it on the tower regardless, just to keep it alive for a couple extra seconds, but couldn't quite do it. The Stavlo, he's going for FC and Brave King. All he can do is TP out, but that means no farming time for him. Oh, this game. Aces, they have Invasion by the balls at the moment. Of course, with a Nature Prophet in play, Razor having some pretty good farm as well. It's not over by any means, but Aces, they are looking good. Almost 7,500 XP lead already, 6,000 in gold as well. And they are already going for Roche. Exorcism level 2 spent for it. They don't have minus armor, but with the Exorcism, they do not really need it. It's only 20 minutes in Roshan, he's not that scary quite yet. With the lead sheet, the mist coils, they're keeping their players alive as well in the Roche pit. The Treant is coming in, but I think it's a little bit too late. Or actually, it might not be. If they go in now, they might even get it because Roche, it's not dropping all that fast. But they're not going in. Oh man, finally Tableau came in just to pick up the Aegis. They're gonna go in now. They have the sentries down as well. They will get the slow one to ADTR. They throw him up in the air, but Fox, he gets stunned up. There's the Exorcism wearing off, but I think they're gonna have enough damage anyway. Or are they? Secret is gonna get... Oh man, just look at the damage stolen from the static link. They're gonna blow up Secret, but okay, will fall in return. Or will he? No, the mech keeps him alive. Cryptstorm finally cleans him up, but Tableau, he might lose his Aegis right here and now. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. The Sprout held him in place for long enough. Misai comes in as well, but they're taking so much damage from the Eye of the Storm. They do not want to fight in there. They're going to get the track for extra moments with Misa. He's completely blocked off. That's a pretty horrible fight. And what secret even buys back? Double Sprout coming out. Are you kidding me right now? Fox is going for the TP out. Yules onto FC and he actually just barely managed to escape before the Brave Fire Blast connects. But it's still a bad fight for Aces, to be honest. And I think Killer Hawk might go down as well. He actually turned around for 1 second for some reason. If he had just kept on running, might have been safe with the track extra movement speed. Oh, going for the TP out. Brave Fire Blast, not enough mana. FC was lacking the mana. So I have no idea how many people died. I get a 1 for free. One. Only a Rubik killed for 3 heroes plus a buyback on the tree end. Safe to say, a pretty huge swing in the favor of Invasion. If they can just keep up with this. I really don't know why Aces went that deep into just Eye of the Storm. And they didn't have Exorcism either. They definitely felt way too aggressive. And FC might go down here. Yes. That's the kill. He didn't have enough mana for the reincarnation. Maybe it was even good that he didn't. Not too sure if he had gone down twice. But no 260-second cooldown now. As Misa, he got tracked for his troubles as well. Rubik stealing track there. One of the better spells to steal for Rubik, to be honest. First of all, it gives your team extra movement speed, which is definitely good for a Wraith King. Just being able to stay on top of targets. Looking at the graphs now again. With the last fight after the Roshan, XP going a little bit towards the Radiant side, but still a solid almost 6,000 gold lead, or net worth lead is the correct term here. For Invasion, XP 8,000 still for Aces, so nothing lost. They're still keeping up, or not keeping up, but keeping the advantage for themselves. Misa looks like he's going for a straight up BKB now. Killer Hawk has himself a Staff of Wizard and Urn, so I would expect that to build into a 4-staff. Road of Fate is a possibility as well, but I think 4-staff is probably a little bit better. Just get people out of Sprout if need be, for example. But Fox, look at him. Has a Vitality Booster, has a Reaver, so Heart of the Rask. It is not all that far from just getting finished up. Gechikima gets tracked in the meantime. Of course, tracking a Razor means that you're going to get purged for a little bit. So you have to be careful when you're doing it. But Ketchik picks up a BKB now as well. Exorcism still pretty good against him. And actually so is Weaver, just with the pure physical damage. Especially if he gets the Desolator now after the Lincolns. And well, speaking of Desolator, or speaking of Weaver, he is pushing down the tier 1 on the top lane here. Doesn't want to stay for too long because, well, people have Dust, Sentries, they have Lockdown enough to kill off a Weaver. But in the bottom lane, they want to go for Gejik, they're gonna get the Silence, the Leech Seed is there as well, but the Purge onto Secret is just too much. Usurped now by Fox. Misa will get the track at the very least. Gejik maybe wants to turn it around him and still has the BKB. Mech is still there. As they're actually just dewarding. The gem is on AGTR. Who is, I mean, he has low HP, but right clicks don't hurt him all that much because of Untouchable. So, 7 to 15, 25 minutes in. At least Invasion are establishing some kind of map control, map vision with the gem that they picked up. And actually, Nature Prophet denied the tower up against Weaver as well, so really nicely done. Denying half the tower gold to Aces. So, just reducing the snowball value a little bit, but saying that, Misa has himself track level 2 and actually not the BKB at all, going for that Heaven's Halberd instead. Wants to get the evasion. But FC okay with ADTR. They are smoked up and oh, Ghost, as he is in trouble by Misa as well as Tav, he's definitely gonna go down here. But can they get some kills in return? They're gonna go for Killer Hawk. Abaddon, not the best target to go for, of course, who has his ultimate ready. Tableau, I'm not too sure if he should be staying around. The Necroboxer, they pop the dust as well. Tav, he still has the time lapse. It's level 3 as well. Oh, this guy's just gonna leave the Abaddon to die, I think, or at least that's what he should do. And this is exactly what happens, but a 1-for-1, a Nature Prophet for an Abaddon, but not only was it a core for support, it was also a track kill for Aces. All I guess, well, XP and gold, it's pretty much even just because Aces, they're farther ahead. Even the Abaddon is like level 10, so not bad. FC in the meantime has finished up an armlet. Can just armlet target his way to victory at the moment. Oh, Necro level 3. Finished on Ghost. Just boosting up their push power as well as when he activated. They're not gonna have to worry about gem or vision or anything because, well, you're getting true vision from the Necro units anyway. That's definitely going to be a positive for them. Tavlo though, what does he have on the chicken? Oh, it's a Demon Edge actually. So not going for a Desolator at all, which is the more common build. He's instead building a potential Monkey King bar. I'm not too sure what for, to be perfectly honest, but I guess it's going to be useful. Mini stuns, of course, just to make sure that people don't TP out from you. But it's not like it's the most reliable source, and Desolator just helps the pushing power. Plus, it would boost up the damage of Exorcism at the same time. But looking at Secret now, does he have anything coming out? Just a Ghost Scepter, so no Aghanim Scepter for that safe lane Treant Protector, at least not anytime soon. Unless they start getting a crazy amount of towers plus track kills now. But 16 to 8. Game has considerably slowed down. I think actually it favors Invasion a little bit for them to farm up, but they smoke up as 4 as I say that. I guess I ignited their fires. I said that it slowed down, but they beg to differ. They disagree, and they want to go for the kill on the Weaver. If they go and get it, it's going to be absolutely huge, but can they? That's the bigger question. Oh, Tau. He's running into them. He's gonna get... Actually, he gets the time lapse off. And suddenly there's nothing to stun him anymore. At least not for the timing. Sukuchi away. They pop the Necro Book as well. Tau go for the TP out right now. He uses the Swarm, but nope. He waits for it a little bit too long. And the right click, the physical damage will be too much for him to handle. Eye of the Storm, the Necro Books, the right clicks. And, well... Huge kill. Weaver goes down. They end the killing spree of him as well. But in the meantime, Exorcism level 2. Tier 2 tower does go down, so I guess economically it's kind of the same change, but a lot of XP actually going for Invasion there. Getting a kill onto Weaver like that, but they're losing quite a lot of damage on the tier 3 as well here. It's almost down to half HP just from one Exorcism, but in the meantime, it's going to be a tier 2 trades actually. So Invasion still come out ahead, getting a kill on the Weaver, getting a tier 2. Yes, they lost the tier 2 and lost half the HP on a tier 3 as well almost. But it's still worth it. Now suddenly there's a Blink Dagger on FC, helping out with their initiation. An Ultimate Orb on Nature Prophet, so sheepstick in the making, I would expect. Aghanim Scepter being worked on by Gechi Kimba's Razor as well, and gonna have that level 3 ultimate soon enough. So, Invasion, I think they're doing rather well, all things considered. Looking at the graphs again, slowly, or at least they haven't gone further or deeper for the side of Aces. Still a 6k net worth lead, XP down from 10 to 8k. So Invasion, they're holding on for sure, and well, it's not like Invasion is losing base at the moment or anything. So they have plenty of time still. And Aces, I'm not too sure if they're being active enough. Maybe they're a little bit too confident in their late game ability here. It's not like they have bad late game or anything. I mean, Weaver definitely a pretty damn strong one, just mostly for the Cheminate attack. Now has the Monkey King bar finished as well, hitting for 241 damage. Can they go for the mid lane kill though? Kechik not the easiest target to pin down, just because he's so damn sweeter, but they will use the Yules. They have the Overgrowth as well, if need be. There's the Swarm coming out, the Silence, the right clicks are there. Will it be enough though? I think it actually might be. They didn't get the Sukuchi damage, but the crit swarm and the right clicks from Tavlo will finish the kill. So nicely done. There's no buyback. 60 seconds on the sidelines. They have Exorcism ready. It's level 3 as well from this creep wave. Oh, what timing. What perfect timing for this. This might just be tier 3 Invasion. They're gonna have to pull out something huge here. Not only tier 3 actually, this might even be Rax here. Nature Prophet tries to do what he can with the treants, but holy crap, this fight. They're gonna get the track onto FC as well. Tier 3 will go down first. They don't have the Glyph Fighter. Okay though, he steals the track, which is definitely good, but is it good enough? Fox, Exorcism, still quarter of the duration left. And look at the melee barrack, they are gonna go down. There's the Overgrowth onto FC as well. Are they actually gonna go for the kill? They want to, but they're not even gonna get it. So Overgrowth was used for kind of nothing. As Fox, Telekinesis was used, but they're gonna be fast enough for the escape. Some tracks thrown out by Rubik, but that's about it. FC, thanks to the armlet, gets back to the base. Didn't lose the reincarnation, but they just lost the Rex. One pickoff was all they needed. And of course, level 3 exorcism from Fox definitely didn't hurt either there. Oh man. This game suddenly got so much harder for Invasion. They were slowly clawing their way back, just delaying things out, getting a few kills here and there, but suddenly just one kill to change it all. One measly kill. Now Bounty Hunter has himself the Heaven's Helper finish, going for the 4-staff next. But looks like Invasion, they are not fine with what just happened, but they know Exorcism is on cooldown, so that's their time to just strike back, or at least at the very least try to strike back. Oh, the TPs are coming in from Aces. They will start getting the tracks actually tracked onto Fox as well. There's the overgrowth, only lands onto one though. It's not gonna be enough. Secret, he's just gonna go down here. They still have the gem. I'm not too sure what the Treant was planning, but that was an epic fail. Just spectacularly unsuccessful. Oh, the time lapse from Talo just barely, but he's still taking so much damage. He goes down. He has buyback. Secret already bought back for himself. And it's just a massacre Invasion. They're getting kills. They have so much damage with the Afterstorm, which isn't even buffed by the Aghanims, but Tavlo, he didn't stand a chance on the Weaver. He got the time lapse back to full HP. And look at this, 2 kills, 5k XP change. Or I guess a 4k change all in all, Rubik Tide as well, but pretty damn nice regardless. Fox now has finished up the Shiva's card, so not only does he have 2.2k HP, he also has 21 armor to work with. Which might not be as much as you think. Especially when Eye of the Storm actually starts damaging you, getting the minus armor going. But we'll see. Invasion, they are at least holding on. Yes, they're 1 racks behind, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. But Fox, there's the Exorcism coming out. They want to go for Roshan once again. Still no sources of minus armor. I have no idea why, to be honest. Of course, Weaver, even if he was alive, still no Desolator. And oh, are we gonna have more or less the same fight? Roshan is dropping down a little bit too slow. There's the track coming out onto Ketchik. Plasma Field was already used. Roshan will go down, but Exorcism, it's gonna wear off. I think they have to back off from here. Oh, they're waiting for Tavlo to come in to pick up the... Are you kidding me? FC, he blinks in. They're gonna get stunned to Misa, but a nice overgo. PKB from Ketchik. He gets rid of it. He has the Aghanim Scepter as well. Tavlo once again forced to use the time lapse. They just don't have enough damage. Misa, he's on the run. One last strike click will bring him down. They pop the dust as well. Secret Ghost Scepter keeps him alive. And Ghost himself goes down to the Swarm. Well, the Swarm plus the Crypt Swarm together. Teamwork, but Fox, he's just going to get stunned up. He's pretty damn tanky, but is he tanky enough? Going for the TP out as FC. He's actually going to go down to the right of Tavlo, I think. Or never mind, Tav. He's going to lose his Aegis to the round for a little bit too long there. As ADT are going for the TP out, Tav. Not going to get mana drained at the very least. But... well, in the end, it was a 3-4-3. I think the Wraith Kings stayed a little bit too long, overstayed his welcome there as well. But of course, Aegis making a difference, otherwise Weaver would have died as well. So all in all, a rather even fight, slightly favoring Aces. Which, actually I didn't believe. I thought like with Exorcism wearing off, they don't stand a chance in hell, but they did it. They fought on even footing. And Weaver now, he's going for a PKB actually. Yes, he is. He has it finished now as well. Although I have to say it was extremely risky from Aces to just have Weaver run in the low, just TP to the tier 1, run in. Roshan died I think when Weaver was like about here. So they were waiting all the time to get him just into the Roche pit to pick up the Aegis. Just imagine if Invasion would have just face dove themselves into the Roche pit. Things could have been so different. Oh, the Blink's down onto Fox though. Never mind, the Photic Shield is there. Swarm doesn't connect onto FC. Well, the animation definitely went through him, I think. At least felt like it. Maybe they were just... the Swarms were running like from here. Just in front of the Wraith King. I don't know. But BKB finished on Tavlo. Oh, he's gonna come for the Invis rune. But it's gonna get picked up instead and, well, force the time lapse out at the very least. So 40-second cooldown. Invasion, I guess not a huge victory for them. 40 seconds definitely isn't long. But there's a smoke even for Aces. Will they put it to use here? And what level is Misa actually? He has a 4-star finish as well, but he is split pushing. A bounty hunter split pushing, man. Best thing. It's not like bounty hunter wants to fight anyway. He's finally gonna join the team. They already smoked up as well, and of course, well, it's not like bounty hunter needs a smoke. Yes, this shadow walk. I wanted to say skeleton walk for just a second, but whew, shadow walk. So we are 37 minutes into the game. Looking at the graphs, almost a 10,000 gold lead for Invasion XP. Not Invasion, for Aces XP, also 12,000 in their favor. So Invasion once again an uphill battle for them. At least Razor is farm, but it's really this Brave King just isn't all that scary at the moment. Even the Bounty Hunter has more farm. And of course the track kills just keep on adding up as well. They are going to be level 3 soon enough, only half a level short as Invasion. Do they have the blink on Law? No, they don't. Rubik, he doesn't have the blink. They really, Invasion, they're just lacking the initiation. Yes, FC can jump in, but that's about it. But it might be enough if they find the correct target here. Of course, Fox is so damn tanky, and okay, well, there's the first track coming out. Lincoln's popped on Tavlo, but will it be enough? Another track onto ADTR this time. Oh, the overgrowth catches 4 of them. No PKB yet from Ketchik, but there's the Shiva's card slowing down everybody. Absolutely everyone. Exorcism is there as well, Fox. He should be tanky enough. He still has the Usurper as well. Throw yourself up in the air, man. Oh, he just gets it with 60 HP remaining, but he's gonna go down shortly after. So it's actually a pretty huge kill for Invasion. They are winning the fight at the moment. As Tavlo, well, he had only 8 points of damage done. His PKB is activated, but the physical damage is still too much for him to handle. It is a 2 for 1 though. FC gets another stun onto Secret this time around. He has the Ghost Scepter, he pops it as well. And can they get any more kills? Overgrowth still on cooldown. Oh, but the Sprout, the 4-step does come through from the Abaddon. And Tavlo, he actually can't do anything. He's gonna get stunned into the Lincolns though. So he's gonna be just fine, but really this Weaver is just a little bit lackluster. So XP favoring Invasion from that fight, although they got only 1 kill. Just 1 kill, so huge. But gold still going in the way of Aces. Because, well, they got 2 kills plus, of course, both of them, I think, were track kills as well. So, 3 minutes, 30 seconds for the Roshan respawn. Aegis was already used just after the Roshan fight. It's a haste rune. Not too sure how good it's gonna be for a Weaver. But, oh, he's going for OK, and oh, it's going to be an easy kill. Rubik, he tried to go for the spell steal to break the Lincolns and telekinesis, but just couldn't get it in time. But there is a Hex picked up on the Nature's Prophet now. Definitely one of the bigger item pickups for Invasion at the moment. 2.6k gold onto Kechigimba as well now. And Aces, they are yet to break high ground as what? Misa, he picks up a Vanguard, so Crimson Guard in the making. 40 minutes into the game. I guess it's going to be good enough. And yeah, man, you're trying to troll me, man. Tazex01001. Or what do you mean by a mic problem? If you can elaborate, I can maybe fix it. But 24 to 14, 40 minutes in. Invasion, they're definitely looking better than in game number 1. They at least stand a chance, but they are 1 Rex behind. Oh, we might get some kills. Living armor stolen by OK. Aces though couldn't get the blink initiation. If they only had actually, I am surprised that the safe lane solo farm Trident doesn't have a blink, Aghanim Scepter, nothing along those lines. Yes. Wow, 3.4k on Fox as well, so they're definitely racking up the gold on their team. Yes, they're so far ahead at this point. I guess you could be farther ahead still, but Invasion, they are fighting on equal footing for the most part. Maybe not the best of fights, they're almost always breaking even, but the track kills make it so that Aces will at the very least come out ahead in gold, if not in XP, and even the XP is just neck and neck all the time for the fights. But since Aces, they've had a lead for such a long time as it is, they keep on pulling out ahead. Kechik. 3.5k on himself as well. What is the Razor gonna go for? Well, definitely buyback is one on the agenda, but Fox, he pops his exorcism. They're gonna throw up Rubik in the air. Do they want to go for the kills? I guess they do, but the blink in the stun. Fox gonna get 4-stepped out by Killer Knock. Really nicely done by the Abaddon. And FC, look at him dying. He has the reincarnation, yes, but still you don't want to lose your life like that. He's just gonna have to run away. But there's the overgrowth coming, catching 3 heroes, but BKB, he's just gonna go down immediately. Already Ghost Scepter is there. Eye of the Storm, it's not gonna be enough for now. Tavlo gonna be kept alive from the Mist Coil. There's the reincarnation coming out. Fox, can they get the kill? Exorcism actually then, so he's suddenly back to full HP. And ADT are gonna go down to Tavlo. The right clicks will be enough from the Weaver. They're going for the tier 3, the stun onto Tavlo, into the Link and says, Shiva's card onto Ghost. Well, Nature's Prophet, say bye-bye to your life. He has buyback though. Will they use it? That's another question, as Static Link onto Misa. Steals 56 points of damage. Not the biggest steal, it's not like Bounty Hunter wants to right click all that much anyway. As they get the tier 3, they're backing off for now. Forcing out 2 buybacks, getting 2 kills. Definitely worth it for Aces. And, well, a Desolator picked up for Razor. I guess more minus armor can't really hurt. Plus, it actually allows for themselves to push if need be. But look at this, minus 2,400 gold. Oh man. So it means it's another like 5,000 gold lead for Aces all of a sudden extra. Or net worth lead. And do we have any other items coming out for Aces themselves? Secret can pick up a Blink if he wants to, or a 4-staff. Oh, overgrowth onto EDTR Tavlo. He comes in as well. Just look at the right clicks, the Chaminate attack. The Untouchable plus the Nature Attendants. Just try to keep Enchantress alive, but wasn't even close to being enough. Easy kills. Easy lead. Oh, if they find FC now. He has the reincarnation. He gets the blink out as well. Will we see a mini stun, mini proc? Oh, it comes out from Tavlo. He does get it before the TP comes into effect. Holy crap, FC, he's gonna lose his life as well on the Brave King. I think double lives probably. Yeah, nothing is coming in to help Leechy to slow him down. The right clicks, the track as well. Even more gold. More gold for Aces. Not like they need it to be honest, but it can't hurt. As a finished up butterfly, full butterfly for Tavlo Weaver. He puts his Ring of Aquila on the ground. Not necessary anymore. I think with this game, especially now with the Hex finished up on Fox as well. And the Vladimir's offering on Abaddon. Misa has himself that Crimson Guard. This game might be over with this fight now coming up. Brave King is the only one to have buyback and he might be forced to use Gem. So no buybacks at all for Invasion. Exorcism level 3 comes out already. They want to go in. They need to get Fox fast, but the Shiva's card is there with a double silence as well. Okay, he's gonna go down immediately. Nice overgrowth. Ketchik, he gets out of it from the BKB, but he's really the only one. But look at Ghost, gonna get hexed up by Fox. Another Crypt Swarm. Can he stay alive? The Ghost trying to chase him down. It's not gonna be enough. Yule Scepter onto Death Prophet, keeping himself alive. And they could just go for Rack. They don't really need to fight, but FC, does he have reincarnation? Yes, he does. He's gonna slow down everybody. But Tavlo, of course, has the Sukuji if need be. Ketchik drops slow as well. Tavlo, I think it's gonna go for it. 2 right clicks. I think that's all he needs. Well, make it 3, but doesn't really make a huge difference as Abaddon still has his ultimate. They're gonna get FC. And that's most likely game. And that's GG called Aces. They take the series 2-0 against Invasion. What a performance by the Vietnamese team. Just suddenly looking pretty good for them in the group stage. But guys, this is not it for the day. We have 2 more 2-game series coming up. The next one will be at 13:30 CEST, so in 1 hour and 30 minutes actually. So still quite a while away, but it's going to be Nvidia Aces versus MSI Evolution Gaming Team, and the third series will be at 16 CEST. It's going to be MSI Evolution Gaming Team versus Invasion, so lots of great Dota to come, guys. I do appreciate that you came, and hopefully you enjoyed the cast as well. And of course, if you like Hefla TV, all in all, you can follow us. All the links are below the stream. Just show your support. We have lots more tournaments coming up in the future as well. So Hefla TV, there ain't no rest for the wicked, I guess. But in any case, guys, see you in about an hour and a half. I might be playing a game myself, just not to have the stream running for an hour and a half for nothing, but we'll see, we will see. But for now, just a few songs, and see you guys for the next series.